Yo, what up, world? It's your boy LA coming to you with another real life shit segment. Spurs fan, man. Oh, man, if y'all got something to light up, man, light it up. I'm about to talk this shit. Man. It hurts my heart to say this, fam. But as of right now, I think the Spurs championship days, man, are over for a long time, man. 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 I had to really go and see and dig a little bit deeper, y'all, and see what the fuck is going on. I finally got down to it. Man, when you start talking about trading talented players, I wanna really get y'all up on game, man. Look at all the players that we traded away or we end up letting go, and they a lot of them had potential, looked like they was gonna either have potential, and we didn't stick with them. From the Jerome Blossom games to the even Derek White, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could have kept Derek White, and he could have been a solid bench player, you know what I'm saying, for us, but couldn't keep him. What was my dude name that we had? And he used to come in at shooting guard and give us some good ass quality minutes, man, and he used to ball for us, boy. And we ended up letting him walk. We lost Kawhi Leonard. Who else? Like Chimezie Metus, I think he would have been good with us. Like, for real, for real. When I look at all the talented players, man, that we have lost over the years, and some of them went to other teams and been pretty decent. The Davis Bertans, you know, and I'm just looking at so many talented players that this team has lost over the years, and why we keep going and signing like a bunch of mediocre players and shit. And we never really bring in nobody that's actually gonna change the course of this team. Have y'all noticed it? I have. And This is the reason being. Damn, boy. This is what makes you miss Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker. They were three of a kind. So you gotta look at the time when they came in the league, you know what I'm saying, around the 90s going into the 2000 era. Players wasn't, getting no real huge contracts. You know what I'm saying? So back then, like the Spurs could make it work with certain players back then because players wasn't all bent out over contracts. You see what I'm saying? You rarely had players crying about contracts back then, man. Now all these damn players, you know what I'm saying, get in the game, they're making all these millions of dollars. Like the players nowadays, today is making way more money than what the players made way back then. Of course, you expect the shit to get, to change and everything, but when that type of shit changes, you have players that's going to feel that they're better than the next. They should get paid X amount of dollars. And it just creates a whole bunch of chaotic bullshit, man, around the league. So you had three players and even David Robinson, you know what I'm saying? David Robinson, a lot of the players, man, bought into Pop and R.C. Buford and Peter Holt. Back then. I think what's going on with the Spurs now, what's been going on for the past, since we last won the championship with Tim Duncan, Manu, and Tony Parker. If y'all remember, Tony Parker was still willing to play for us. But we was trying to get him to take another pay cut. Tony Parker was like, nah, I know I can still play for a better contract than what y'all trying to pay me. So Parker was the youngest of the core. Manu retired. Tim Duncan retired. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Manu was like, you know what? Parker was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and go play over here, man. Since y'all don't want to pay me. You know what I'm saying? I think that was kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because I never wanted to see none of the big three leave and go nowhere and play for no other team. And I think that was kind of fucked up how they did Tony Parker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't pay the man. You know what I'm saying? You could have paid him for what he's worth. But they was trying to give him chump change. You know what I'm saying? So, what we have now, Spurs, is a big problem. We had those players, humble players, willing to take pay cuts. These players today, they want their money. Most of them are not willing to take pay cuts. And then you got these young players that's coming up and they reaching a certain heights in their careers. Spurs organization is seeing that, and they know that at some point in time they're going to have to pay these players. So what we're getting right now, y'all, the reason why they drafted all these guards, and then we got a bunch of guards in the G League. See, big men, like you're gonna have to pay big men. You know what I'm saying? In the game, they make some good money. Small forwards, you know, depend on the caliber of player you are, but big men make some good money in the game. Because Jakob Purtle was making some damn good money. Man got a 3-year guaranteed contract for real. So he's making some good damn money. And he ain't shit. But what we have right now is that all these damn players, man, is so bent over the money. So you're not going to get no humble players for real that's really willing to take a pay cut. And then, especially if they're coming off of rookie deals and they feel that they didn't gain enough status to warrant a nice contract. That's what we see going on with DeJounte Murray. Murray has progressed each year, come from an injury, everything. We shouldn't ask Murray to take no pay cut. We should be able to bring Lonnie Walker back on a good deal. I'm starting to see that they see the potential in Lonnie Walker, and you about to let him walk because y'all don't want to pay him. You ready to trade DeJounte Murray away for a bunch of picks and John Collins and all this other shit. But that's because y'all don't want to pay DeJounte Murray either. So I did my research, and I had to see, like, they really have to explain themselves for wanting to trade DeJounte Murray and lose Lonnie Walker. And it's not hard to see what that core can become. And you would want to lose them two that you kind of built up together and go and draft these new guys and hope in the next 4 or 5 years they'll be. The reason why we're doing it, y'all, it really is not on Brian Wright. He's the GM, yeah. But he ain't the motherfucker that write the paychecks. It's really the owner. Light your shit up. So I went and looked up our owner's net worth. This man's net worth, and that's a lot of money for me. I mean, to me, that like it's a lot of money to me. But I looked up this man's net worth as an NBA owner. His net worth is only $200 million. Yeah. That's why Kawhi Leonard left. Like, that's why we keep doing what we're doing. Because we can't afford to pay these players, man. Like, that's why we going and getting broke down Zach Collins and Akita Bates Diop. And we had to bring back a Brand Forbes and then end up trading them again. And we traded Derek White, kind of up and coming still, but I kind of knew he was going to get traded. But at the same time, you didn't have to. You still could have let him come off the bench. He just wasn't good enough to be the number 2 option. It's a difference. But our owner of the Spurs, y'all, doesn't have enough money to pay top talent. That is why the Spurs, we traded for DeMar DeRozan. Our biggest signing in a free agent, and Pat Riley had to end up telling LaMarcus Aldridge that I think the best place for you to go is the San Antonio Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge could have got more money from the Lakers and the Heat. He took a pay cut to come to the Spurs. Did y'all know that? Tim Duncan took pay cuts, multiples. Manu Ginobili did. Tony Parker, David Robinson. A lot of the Spurs players, man, took pay cuts because they love playing for the organization. They love playing together. It was more of more humble players on those rosters during the time that we won our championships. And Kawhi, it's like he bought in to the system because he was still young. He was still up and coming. But after, a few years of, not going nowhere, Kawhi said, you know what? I think I'm going to have to get up out of here. He probably was like, man, this team don't want to pay me. They're not going to be able to pay me what I'm worth. And his uncle probably got in his ear and told him, like, hey, man, you might want to leave San Antonio because they ain't going to be able to pay you what you're worth. The type of money that Kawhi got, we ain't never paid a player over $100 million contract, y'all. Aldridge's contract was like, I think 80-some million for like 4 seasons or something like that. We never had a player that was making over 100 that got a multiple year deal like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Quiet contract wasn't that big with us, but when he left and he got the bag, he got the bag. So I don't want to lose Murray. I don't want to lose Lonnie Walker. But more than likely we are, y'all. And this shit hurts to come out my mouth. Because I hate watching good players grow with our team. Murray is the last link to our original team. That's why I don't want him to go, man. There ain't nobody else on the team. Ah, man, this shit hurts my fucking heart, man. Damn. Murray is the last link to the big three. Or big four. It migrated to him. He was one of the last players to play with on our team, to play with Manu and play with Tony Parker, man. He got some of their spirit in him. I want to see him grow with the Spurs, take us to a championship and win. That's why I say we drafted wrong. Because those picks that we got, that spells tear down and rebuild all over again for no reason. Cause we man. Oh man. Yeah, man. We gonna end up losing those players, man. Because our owner don't want to pay nobody. He can't. He don't got the money. He's only worth $200 million. And then David Robinson is partial owner of the team. His net worth is $200 million. So even between them, that's only $400 million that their net worth. The team is not even that. I think the team costs, like, to buy the Spurs, I think the team is like $1.5 billion or $1.2 billion or something. So the team costs more to purchase than what the owners is worth. So when I looked around the league at some of the top richest owners, I'm seeing they net worth is, you know what I'm saying, like billions of dollars. They should say billions. They should don't say no hundreds of millions of dollars. No, they should say billions. And their team is worth billions. So Peter Holt and David Robinson combined ain't even reached 500 million. So this is why we haven't been able to sign in the free agency a real superstar. We can't pay him. So they trying to trade for, and John Collins is not a superstar, but they trying to trade for certain players they think that they gonna win with or build around in the future. So you're gonna trade DeJounte Murray away with and not give him a real contract, take on John Collins' big ass contract, and with the hopes of doing what? Murray is good for this team. He's the leader on our team. So he would go and be second fiddle to Trey Jones. Like, which that wouldn't be bad, but I'm sure Murray would like to be the number one guy on our team and lead the way. I'm sure he would like that, but looks like Pop has no say over this shit, man. That's why I've been so in question. Like, what is Pop doing? What is going on? Nobody. It's like this. They leaving everybody confused, man. But it's like now, I understand now. Our team ain't got no money. That's all it is. We ain't got the money to pay these players, man. That's why we keep doing this draft the way we doing, man. Because this is a hope. These are not genuine picks. You know what I'm saying? These are hopeful picks. They're hoping that these guys can turn into something. And let's just say they start getting, let's just say let's say we got rid of Murray, we got rid of Lonnie, and then Keldon and Vassell in the process of these other players. Primo and Malcolm, Brandon or whatever, and Sohan. These are we gonna put all our hope in these players, and maybe hope to sign. Excuse me. Maybe hope to sign somebody in free agency. So now that I look at what the owner is worth and his co-owner is David Robinson, we're not getting no DeAndre Ayton. We're not getting no Zach LaVine. We're not getting no Bradley Beal. We ain't getting no superstar. None. It's not happening because we don't have the money to pay him. So Spurs fams, we can all just get this shit out of our mind that a superstar is going to come to the Spurs, because they're not. They're not. We're pretty much like, we had a chance to fix it in the draft by getting us some pretty decent power forwards and small forwards. I mean, power forward and centers, but we didn't do that. We drafted all these guards with hopes of. So that shit is like, oh man, it's breaking my heart, man. I thought I was gonna get to see Murray grow like I got to see Tim Duncan, man. And I'm trying to be hopeful, y'all. I'm trying to really be hopeful that he stays and we really go out and get some pieces somehow, some way, and we compete for playoffs. But I don't see it, man. So it's like I'm already preparing my heart, man, to take this hard blow, man, if we lose DeJounte Murray. I'm not gonna be able to get excited to even watch the team play no more because of what's going on. The owner don't want to pay nobody. Brian Wright don't know how to draft, and Pop just getting old. I'm just calling it like I see it, man. It's like almost like Pop don't care no more, because like he allowing it to go down. So, if the coach is like not saying shit and he allowing this, these trade assumptions and trade rumors to be surrounding DeJounte Murray, and he ain't came out and said Murray is not tradable. I can't even really put my finger on it no more, man, because I'm just saying Pop is like not really giving a fuck, and Brian Wright don't know what he doing, and the owner don't have enough money. This is real life shit, and this is the only way I can give it to you. And this is like, that's what I'm seeing, man, that we can't pay nobody. So ain't nobody gonna want to come here, come to the Spurs. Hell, you might look up and get Kevin Durant or something, but that may change some shit. But I doubt Kevin Durant go to the Spurs ever. Like, maybe if he's all broken up and hurt and don't nobody else want him, and then he decided to come to the Spurs, you know. But it's like, dude, we are not going anywhere no time soon. So Spurs fam, don't get your hopes high for this season. Please don't. Because I don't see us signing no DeAndre Ayton. I don't see them signing no significant superstar that's going to help this team really get to the next level. So if they can't do that, then, man, it is what it is. Damn, man, it is what it is. I can't even really think straight, man, because the shit is fucking with me so badly, man. It's like, damn, are they really finna trade my guy away? My dude? Are they really finna give Murray up, man? That shit hurt, man. That man, he been growing, y'all, right before our eyes. I don't want to see him go, man. Not in playing another uniform, man. Like, wherever he go, I'm gonna be following. I tell you that. Wherever he go, Murray, I'm a fan, man. I'm a big fan. And wherever you go, I'm gonna follow you. And I'm gonna root for you. Because I want you to be the best version of yourself that you can ever be, man. I want people to see that, like, this dude here was coming. This was the fourth coming right here, man. And I want him to destroy motherfuckers in front of him, wherever he go. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him go at all. But if the team do this shit, oh man, I would not be watching. I would not be watching. I'd be damned if I watch, because I know we ain't going nowhere. Especially if we run it back with Yakapulu. Y'all can just cancel Christmas, man, because we ain't gonna win shit. We gonna be in the motherfucking depths of the ass. The depths of the ass, you know, where it be like, this team ass. Yeah, we gonna be in the depths of the ass, nigga, like through piece. Cause this shit ain't gonna, we're not gonna get back to that contending, winning column until we like change some shit, man. And shit, they gonna have to get some partial owners of the team so they can build up some more funds and start paying these damn players, because that's what's going on, man. You can't pay all the talent that you have on the team. So y'all end up letting them go to other motherfucking teams because we can't pay them. But that's what I want to say, man. That's what's going on, man. The owner is, I don't know if he's a cheapskate or whatnot, or he just don't want to pay motherfuckers. But from the looks of it, they can't afford to pay no top superstar for real. So that's what's going on, y'all. I hate it, but that's what's going on. So I'm finna get my butt up off here and watch some Walking Dead, man. But please, I hope they don't. I hope y'all don't trade Murray, man. I really do. I really do. That's gonna break a motherfucker's heart, man. Just to see that boy go out there, come back from an injury, and go out there and give it his all, man, for this team, and we end up trading him away. Yeah, man, That's gonna be the nigga. I'm gonna be looking like a sad puppy dog, like straight up, no bullshit, nigga. My eyes are gonna be droopy than a motherfucker, boy. It's like, man, I ain't even been able to really like sleep right, man, with the thing in my mind that could I wake up the next day and DeJounte Murray be traded? Man, I'ma lose my goddamn mind for real, man. I'ma lose it. Like, I don't wanna wake up to no news like that, man. Like, that shit would just kill me, dog. Like, really fuck me up, man. Cause I really wanted to see him blossom with the Spurs, and we fuck around and go trade the dude. Oh no, man. Yeah, man. I gotta get off here. This shit frustrating me like a motherfucker to even think about this, man. Cause we ain't finna do shit, man, for a long time, y'all. So we can get championship thoughts out of our mind as for right now. Cause it ain't happening. But this your boy LA, and I'm out this bitch. Yeah, sir.